So we're going to be looking at a counter for my loop choke finishing position. So just looking back to the first setup, I'm going to switch my grip to Chewy's collar. I'm going to control the back of his head. I'm going to snap down, kick my leg through, bring my leg up to clamp above his shoulder. So I get to my finishing position, and Chewy starts trying to defend. So his first defense is he can try and posture up, but my leg clamping down is going to kill that. Okay, another thing that my leg is going to kill is him bringing his hand over to try and push down my forearm. Every time he tries to do that, I'm just going to clamp away and break that grip. Okay, the one thing that can give us some trouble is if Chewy starts rolling over his shoulder. So if Chewy starts rolling over his shoulder, I'm going to roll with him. You can start rolling, Chewy. I'm going to roll with him, and I'm going to start turning my foot right here. I can start to let go of my loop choke, and I can control the back of his head. So my first option is to control the back of the head and swing my leg around for the triangle. Okay, and now from here, guys, you can finish any way you want. I can roll back over my left shoulder. I can roll back over my right shoulder. Okay, I'm going to make sure that my triangle is locked nice and tight. My toes are flexed up. I'm going to lift my hips, bring his arm across, do any last second adjustments I may need. Okay, and I'm going to pull his head and squeeze. My other option is if Chewy doesn't stop, if Chewy rolls through, okay? So I slap Chewy's head down, I kick it through, I get here, Chewy starts rolling it through. So again, I'm gonna hide my foot, and I'm just gonna keep rolling. Lock my triangle up, raise my hips, bring the arm across, any last second adjustments, which might include keeping his head pulled down, putting my foot on the hip, raising my shin, making sure that my toes are pointed towards the sky, locking, pulling the head down, and squeezing. So I'm going to look at a counter for my loop choke finishing position. So just starting with my first setup, I'm blocking Chewy's bicep, I'm blocking his shoulder. I have my knee actively keeping Chewy keeping him away as a knee shield. I'm going to slap Chewy's head down, switch my grip in the collar, and kick my leg through. I'm going to bring my ankle up as high as possible, and my clamp is going to kill his first defense of trying to posture out of my choke, and it's going to kill his second defense of trying to bring my elbow down just by extending and keeping this grip away from me. The third defense that he has, it's a little more bothersome, is if Chewy starts rolling over his shoulder. So as Chewy rolls, I can start to let go of my choke. I'm going to roll with him, and I'm going to start turning my foot. If I don't turn my foot, I can start rolling over my ankle and really hurt myself. So I'm going to make sure that I turn my foot. I'm going to cup the back of Chewy's head, and I'm going to swing my leg over for the triangle. Okay? From here, I can start to lock, finish in the mouth. You can roll over really either shoulder. I'm going to roll over my right shoulder. I'm going to do any last minute adjustments. I'm going to put my foot on the hip, raise my shin, make sure my toes are pointing towards the sky, locking at my ankle. I'm going to raise my hips, hold Chewy's arm across, cinch everything up nice and tight, and finish my choke. My other option is if Chewy doesn't stop in the middle, okay, and Chewy just tries to roll straight through. So what that's going to look like is I get here and Chewy starts rolling. I'm going to hide my foot, I'm going to bring my leg around, and I'm going to lock my triangle. Once I get here, I can start pulling the arm across, making any last second adjustments. Okay, always making sure that my toes are flexed up. Okay, and I'm going to get a strong finish.